Hi, my name is Paula Jones, and I created a documentary about celiac disease. The reason I created it is because I wanted to raise awareness. I knew nothing about celiac before I was diagnosed with it. The moment the doctor told me that's what I had, and that's why I'd been in the, or that was tied to the reasons why I'd been in the hospital for a thyroid storm and severe anemia. He explained it was all tied to celiac. And that was my first time hearing about this disease. Um, but it has such a profound impact on the lives of the people who have it. And it also affects their family members. I know my family's definitely been affected by my health journey. And also just living in a world where you have to eat. We all have to eat food. And the thing about celiac is it's an autoimmune disease that limits what you can eat because of the patients or the person with celiac, because of their body's really weird reaction to gluten. Consuming even just a crumb of gluten, just a little bit, can trigger all kinds of horrible effects that not only impact the person in that moment, like making them incredibly ill, but also can have severe long term effects. Like right now, I've been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes as well as a thyroid disorder that's really strange. It's called Graves disease. And those things are both tied to celiac. So Um, if celiac goes untreated, or in other words, if a person with it just continues to eat pizza, bread, pasta, and all these other foods that contain gluten, they could end up being hospitalized multiple times, like me, um, having to quit jobs because they're too sick to work, like me, and just kind of having not so great a quality of life. And I wish that I had known about celiac when I was younger, when I was a teenager. Then maybe I would have recognized my own symptoms and I would have realized, you know what, maybe I should stop eating gluten. And maybe that would have changed the trajectory of my life and made it a little bit better, could have avoided a lot of health mishaps. So, not to ramble on, but the whole reason I made the documentary is just to kind of raise awareness and help other people figure out if maybe they have the illness, they can talk to their doctor about it, or also to help people who have friends and family members who have celiac to wrap their heads around exactly what it is, because it can be kind of confusing and a little alarming if you have a friend or family member who all of a sudden, when you go out to eat with them, they're not eating. Or they start to look like they're losing weight, and you might get worried about them and just not understand what's going on. So the documentary kind of addresses that. Now, I will say, I had to create this on a $0 budget. So all of the celiac patients, the people who live with it, who are interviewed in the documentary, did so voluntarily, which that says a lot about them. They're sharing their stories with people like completely free of charge just because they want to help. And also the directors who assisted me, let me use their studio, who helped out so much with the post production process. They all did this free of charge. So I'm very grateful to them. And also, I have to warn the audience, like, if you do decide to watch the documentary, which I hope you do because it has great information, just understand, once again, I did this on a budget of $0. So my editing tools were basically Microsoft Movie Maker and Canva. So it's not a Hollywood production. I wish I had the, budget for that, but I don't right now. So it is very low key, um, but the information in it is solid and very helpful. If you think you might have celiac, or if you know someone who does and you want to learn more about the illness. So I hope that you enjoy it. And I'm going to make the documentary public on YouTube in October of 2024. That is the plan. I hope that you enjoy it and I hope that you stay healthy because I know we're all fighting our own battles, health battles. But just whatever battle you're fighting, stay strong and don't give up. And if you do feel like giving up, do what I did and go find other people who have a similar illness and make a freaking documentary about it because then you realize you're not as alone as you think you are and there is hope.